Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're just going to twist it out. All you're going to need is your mat, yourself, maybe a bottle of water. You're going to meet me at the front of your mat. We're going to be in mountain pose, feet about hip distance apart. I really want you to ground your toes into the earth. Drop that energy, nice straight spine. Roll those shoulders back. Eyes closed and seal your lips. We're just going to breathe here for a moment, inhaling through our nose and exhaling through our nose. Nice and controlled. Maybe start rotating the neck a little bit. Keeping our breathing nice and calm. Start wiggling those fingers. Do some shoulder rolls here. Yogi's choice. Kind of make it what you need it this morning or this afternoon or evening. Roll out your wrist. Dig those toes deep. Nice deep belly inhale. And exhale through the mouth. Go ahead, inhale your arms up and over. We're going to have palms kissing. You're going to take your left leg over your right. And you're going to lean those palms over to the left. Really pushing out that rib cage. Nice deep stretch. Go ahead. Inhale back to a standing. Opposite side now. Right over your left. Pushing those hands over to the right. Rib cage really pushing out. Palms are still kissing. Inhale back to center. One more time. Left over right. Leaning to the left. Inhale back to center. Right over left. Leaning to the right. Inhale back to center. Go ahead, slowly fold forward. Nice deep bend in those knees for right now. Go ahead, grab opposite elbow, little ragdoll twist here. Twisting side to side. Inhaling. Exhaling. One more moment here. Go ahead, find some stillness at center. Inhale, halfway lift. We're going to exhale our hands to the mat. We're going to step it back to either a plank or knees down, whichever you're at this morning. We're slowly going to lower to our bellies. Inhaling up for our cobra. Exhaling it back down. Pop up on those toes. Push it up and back. Downward facing dog. Go ahead, pedal it out. Find some movement here. Inhaling. We're going to find our stillness. We're going to inhale that right leg up, 3-leg dog. Go ahead, bring it on through to your hand, dropping that back left knee, maybe scooch it back a little bit. We're going to inhale our hands up, nice little low lunge here, breathing. As you inhale, you're going to push those hips forward. Exhale, kind of pull it back. You're going to take that left hand to the front of the mat, right hand to the back of the mat. Nice little twist here. Go ahead, inhale those hands back up in center. Lower the hands to the mat. Step it back to a plank. Up and back, downward facing dog. Paddle, paddle, paddle. We're going to inhale that left leg up now, 3-leg dog. Go ahead, bring it on through to the hand, dropping that right knee and pulling it back just a little bit. Inhaling those hands up. Go ahead, push those hips forward. Inhaling them back up a little bit. Right hand to the front of the mat, left hand to the back of the mat. Nice little twisty twist. Go ahead, inhale those hands up and forward again. Framing our left foot, stepping it back to a plank. And we're going to hold our plank here for a moment, build some heat, maybe rocking back and forth on our tootsies. Inhale. Exhale. One more moment here. I know you're feeling it. Go ahead. Inhale up and back. Downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Go ahead. Pop up on those toes. Slowly walk it to the front of the mat, meeting me in that forward fold. Inhale. Halfway lift. Exhale. Fold it forward. Inhale our hands up and over. Palms kiss. Go ahead, drop them to your side. Maybe wiggle it out a little bit. We're going to get to flowing. Inhale your arms up and over. Swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, palms to the mat, stepping it back to your version of plank. Slowly lowering to our belly. Feet flat with that mat. Inhaling up for that little cobra. Exhaling down. Inhale up again for that cobra. Exhaling down. This time I want you to take your hands outside of your mat, pop up on those little fingertips, and you're going to push it up and back, wide-armed cobra. Maybe wiggle those shoulders, find your flow. Inhale. Exhale, slowly melting yourself to the mat. Bringing those hands back alongside our chest, pop up on those toes, push it up and back, downward facing dog. Inhaling that right leg up, go ahead, bend at the knee, pointing that knee towards the ceiling, really opening those hips. Breathe here for a moment. Go ahead, straighten it back out. We're going to bring it up and through for a high crescent lunge. We're going to stay on the ball of that left toe, coming on up and finding that balance. Breathing here. When you take your left hand to the front of the mat, right hand to the back, nice little twisty twist. Try to take your gaze to the back of the mat. Can you do it? Go ahead, inhale those arms back up in center. Frame out that right foot, step it back to your plank, hold it, hold it, hold it. Hold it. Up and back, downward facing dog. Left leg up. Go ahead, bend at that knee. Knee to the ceiling, really opening up the hip here. Straighten it out. Hello, handsome. Bringing it through, high crescent lunge, staying on the ball of that right foot. Inhaling our hands up. Finding our balance here. Right hand to the front of the room, left hand to the back. Gaze towards that back. Creating some fire here. Inhaling it back up in center. Framing out our left foot. We're going to step it back to a plank. We're going to hold that plank because I know you are loving that. Inhale. Slowly lower all the way to your belly. Feet flat with the mat. You're going to bring your arms out in front of you. Little Superman here. So as you inhale, you're going to lift your arms and your legs, tightening that core. Exhale, slowly release it back to the mat. Inhale, Superman. Hello, handsome. Exhale, back to the mat. Last one. Inhale. Now pull those arms towards your rib cage. Nice little cactus arm here. Breathing and holding. Breathing and holding. Slowly release it all to the mat. Hands back alongside our chest. Pop up on our toes, up and back. Downward facing dog. Go ahead, breathe here for a moment. We're going to walk it to the front of the mat, meeting in that forward fold. Inhaling to our halfway lift. Exhale, fold it forward one more time. Inhaling up and over, palms kissing. Go ahead, drop those palms into a cactus pose, really opening your chest to the sky. Inhale your hands back up. One more time, cactus, chest to the sky. Inhaling those hands back up. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, stepping it back to your plank. Holding here. Maybe rock it back and forth. Creating that energy, really drawing from the earth here. Go ahead, slowly lower your body down, feet flat. Inhaling up for your cobra. Exhaling it back down. Popping up onto those toes, up and back. Downward facing dog. We're going to inhale that right leg up. Go ahead, bend at the knee. Maybe you want to make it spicy here. Bring your knee over for that little wild thing. Maybe that's too much. We're just staying with a bent knee. That's perfectly fine. Go ahead, inhale your leg, or your foot through. We're gonna turn our foot flat with the mat back here. We're gonna inhale it up, warrior two. Maybe you need to adjust your feet, that's fine. Keeping your gaze towards your middle finger, always looking into the future, never the past. We're gonna go ahead and flip that right hand face first, palm up. Dropping that left hand along our back leg. We're gonna reverse it. Arm up and back, breathing here. Bringing it back to the front. Go ahead, flip and reverse again. Back to the front. Last time, flip and reverse. Bringing it back to the front. We're gonna go ahead, windmill those arms around. We're gonna frame that right foot, step it back to our plank. Hold. Up and back. Downward facing dog. Paddle it out. Go ahead, lift that left leg up. Bend at the knee. Again, maybe you wanna bring that left leg back, wild thing. Maybe you wanna stay where you're at, that's fine, yogi's choice. Go ahead, bring that knee through. Bringing our right foot flat with the mat, inhaling it up and open, adjusting as you need it for your warrior two. Breathing here, breathing. Go ahead, flip that hand, reverse it. Bringing it back to the front. Flip and reverse. Back to the front. Last one, flip, reverse. Breathing it back. Go ahead, frame that left foot. Step it back to your plank. Hold, hold, hold. Go ahead, slowly lower to your belly. Bringing your arms out into a cactus alongside your mat. Feet as wide as your mat. We're going to inhale our arms and legs up. Parachute. Release it down. Inhaling them up. Releasing it down. Last one. Inhale and hold, hold, hold. Maybe bring those elbows back further. Chest up. Go ahead, release. We're going to pop up onto our knees here. We're just going to push it back for a wide leg child pose. Breathing. Pop up onto those fingers. Slowly walk them to the back of the mat. Bringing our knees together, we're going to inhale our hands up and over. And as we exhale, we're going to twist to the right. Inhaling arms back up. Twisting to the left. Inhaling them back up. Over to the right. Inhale. To the left. Go ahead, plop those legs up and around. Maybe scooch to the middle of your mat. We're just going to slowly lower ourselves down to the mat. We're going to inhale our knees up. Arms out like a T. Slowly, as you exhale, you're going to gaze to the right as you drop your legs slowly over to the left. Inhaling them back up. Taking our gaze to the left as we slowly lower to the right. Inhaling them back up. Go ahead, reach behind those knees, Roll yourself to a boat. Hold it. Maybe you have your arms out. Maybe your toes are touching the mat. We're going to hold it here for a moment. We're going to slowly lean it back. As far as you can. Lean, lean, lean. And then inhale it back up. Exhale, lean it back. Inhale, back up. Exhale, lean it back. Inhale, back up. Last one. Exhale, lean it back. Hold, 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 hold. Keeping those tummy muscles nice and tight. Inhale it back up. Go ahead, give yourself a little hug here. Whew. We're gonna, hello, handsome. We're gonna slowly lean it back all the way down again. We're gonna keep our right leg bent. Left leg is gonna be nice and straight. We're just gonna slowly open our hip up, bringing our knee towards the ground. Left leg still straight, right leg is at that bend. Inhaling it back up. Exhaling it back down. Inhaling it back up. Last one. Exhaling it down. Breathing here. Really trying to draw that hip towards the mat. Go ahead, inhale it up. We're going to send that foot down, bringing our left leg up at a bend. Slowly opening the left leg up. Breathing. Inhaling it back up. Exhaling it back down. Inhale it back up. Last one. Exhaling it down, really trying to pull that hip towards the mat here. We're going to inhale it back up. We're going to bring that right leg up too. And we're going to have our bottoms of our feet kiss. And we're just going to kind of open up into a little butterfly here. Just let your legs drop to whatever is comfortable for you. I'm going to have you bring one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Hips are nice and open, releasing all of those stored emotions that we have. Breathing here. Breathing. Feeling that nice openness. Go ahead. Slowly bring those knees back together. We're going to bring both feet to the bottom of the mat. We're just going to check in here before we end this. Go ahead, wiggle those toes. See how you feel. How are those hips feeling with all that openness we just got? And our abs, all the planks that I tortured you with. And our heart with all of our new breathing. Our new checking in, and our few moments dedicated to just us today. Just breathe here, eyes nice and closed. This is where I'm going to leave you today. You can go ahead, shut me off. The light in me honors the light in you.